The holiday season is often a time for family togetherness and celebration. But for the family of Derek Small Sr., this Thanksgiving is just a painful reminder of their loss. Shay, we just learned that the man that was wanted was critically injured in the crash that happened behind me and later died in the hospital. Shay, we spoke with Tabitha and Lord Cole, the owners of Hill Boys Wing and Burger Bar. They say they're still trying to process the destruction left behind and have spent the entire day cleaning up the mess. Surveillance video shows multiple individuals throwing bricks and smashing windows. They say what's even more disturbing is that one of the individuals was recording the incident the entire time, and another was seen with a gun. I spoke with a deputy who told me that their marked cars are either Durangos, Chargers, or Tahoes, but they do not have any Chevy Impalas like the suspect was driving. Greg and Stephanie, things are just beginning here in Selmer. Officers said that they will do one big loop around the city, past the officer's house, and return here where we began. We're at Robert K. Lee Justice Center, where law enforcement and first responders have gathered to pay their respects to Sergeant Finley. Alex, according to court records, this property was being used to run a chop shop where vehicles were being dismantled and sold for parts. Greg, family members of Robert C. Jones say the 80-year-old man was brutally murdered yesterday in his home, overwhelmed with flames, just hours later. A mother of three is breathing a sigh of relief on the eve of this Thanksgiving. After having thousands of dollars worth of benefits stolen from her, she's finally receiving some of that money back. Shay, just moments ago, a black Ford Fusion was towed away from the scene. Behind me, multiple Shelby County sheriffs are still combing through the area. They unloaded what appeared to be a body bag from this property. Deputies say when they arrived, they found a car crashed in the woods and a man lying dead, a victim of a gunshot wound, in front of what used to be a local business. The scene is still active, with investigators working to piece together what happened. Moments ago, an eyewitness described a chilling scene. He says a car crashed at the top of the hill. He saw a woman waving for help. He went to assist the woman, and a random gunman opened fire as he approached the wreckage.
It was really loud. I heard the tire screeches, and I saw it. I heard a boom. I didn't see it, but I heard a boom, and then I started running towards it to help out. All I wanted to do was help, but ended up getting shot at instead.
Greg, dozens of people are still here at Bob Richards Jewelers cleaning up and repairing damage. Multiple pickup trucks and tractors were used in this cleanup effort as well. This is an active investigation. Germantown police urge anyone with information to come forward. For your news leader in Germantown, I'm Alan Selph, WREG News Channel 3. All right. So far, it is still unclear why Victor would have been targeted. His mother, Marquita, has announced a candlelight vigil will be held in his honor this Friday at a private location. For your news leader at 201 Poplar, I'm Alan Selph, WREG News Channel 3. Police found 18-year-old Burns hiding behind a pickup truck on New Year's Eve. After a brief foot chase, Burns was taken into custody. For your news leader in Midtown, I'm Alan Selph, WREG News Channel 3.
I'm running out of time. I'm running out of money and jewelry to sell, things like that. And I know many people's lives are worse, but I have hope. That's the one thing I do have. But it's hanging by a thread.
Karen Carlson says she was able to escape the fire without harm, but witnessed chaos and mayhem in the streets as people desperately tried to flee.
Well, I mean, basically, what you see is people desperately trying to get out of town.
I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I just had knee surgery. I can't even run away. I'm trapped.
Despite the challenges, she is thankful for the support of a hotel and staff, providing her with free accommodations.
I'm actually at the Hilton LAX, and they've been lovely, by the way. I will tell you that. They have been lovely, which is great.
But for now, she has to figure out how to move forward. Grateful for the memories she was able to grab in the chaos.
Well, let me just show you what I got left. A couple pictures. Pictures of my grandmother, my aunt. So this is what I've got. I got stuff from high school, but here's the good thing. I've got a sleeping bag. So if I can get enough money to get out of here, at least I have somewhere to camp.
Shay, this woman shared with us that multiple gunmen stole more than just a car. They took her last memories of her recently deceased father.
I worked hard for my vehicle. I paid it off in full, and it's how I get to work. I can't take my daughter to school right now. She missed school last week. So I just want him to stop for everybody, for the sake of Memphis.
Chelsea Allen's home was stalked by suspects around 11 p.m. who tampered with her security camera. But her neighbor's camera caught the chilling moments when they returned, guns drawn, targeting her front door and garage just hours later. She says the gunman stole her car, her only transportation, right from her driveway. But the fact that they pointed guns at her home is traumatizing.
And then he stood here and held the gun at the garage, I guess in case anybody were to open the garage. We're in and out of the door at all times. We come and grab stuff out of the car. We come and bring the dogs out. So it's scary to know there was one person just standing right in our doorway. And you can see in the video, they're both just holding the guns up while he's backing the car up, and he jumps the curb, and the guy that was standing here with the gun jumps in with him, and then the guy in the white hoodie runs back and gets into the black vehicle, and they pull off.
She says what's worse, the stolen car held sentimental value. Her father just passed away less than a month ago, and in the car she had his belongings. She's begging the thieves to return the car, or at least her father's memories.
Find a way to turn your lives around and do the right thing. And if y'all have to just take the stuff that's out of the car and drop it off at a police precinct or drop it somewhere I can find it, that would be appreciated too.
You know, just this closeness I feel with God and with nature, because you know, to me it's a religious experience. I'm really drawn toward him.
Roger Hunter says his 15-year beekeeping journey started by watching his daughter's bees as a favor. Now it has become a loving obsession. His daughter helps him with his own bees nowadays.
Right here is their new queen, so she is in that cell. You can see how big it is.
When Hunter gets a complaint about a problematic beehive, he and his daughter load up and take action.
Tina, what is that?
So this is smoke. We smoke the bees, and it makes them think that there's a forest fire, and so they go into kind of like fight or flight to protect the hive, trying to prepare to move.
This used to be the largest ash tree in all of Tennessee. Now it's the home to tens of thousands of bees.
We lost this big limb on Sunday, and it exposed a giant hive, which we knew was there, but we didn't realize how big it was.
Tina, will you get this girl over my left ear? She stung me.
Hunter says he can't count the number of times he's been injured doing this job, but it doesn't bother him.
We do removals like this. I prefer not to wear my bee jacket and my gloves. I don't mind getting stung. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It hurts. But a sting here and there is okay.
Hunter also uses the honey from his buzzing friends to make a living.
I ship anywhere in the United States, and then a lot of local people just come by and pick it up, and we'll have it on the porch waiting for them.
For your news leader in Midtown, I'm Alan Selph, WREG News Channel 3.